Hi guys, hi everyone, this is Yoshi and this is gonna be my very first moto vlog. Sorry, I just can't say it, but yeah, this is gonna be my very first ride and I kinda ruined the audio, so I've decided to just voice over on most of the ride. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Let's go! Hi guys, so I had this motorcycle for almost 3 months and I think I have been riding for a couple of weeks already. I rode this on an open field for the first 2 weeks that I had it. I think I'll put that on screen so you can actually see the field. Anyway, yeah. So this is only a 153cc Yamaha motorcycle. It's an SZR, I think, and I got this third hand from my cousin. I think it's about 5 years old and has 18,000 kilometers on it. I rode it on an open field and practiced low speed maneuvers. The Philippines doesn't have a formal training like an MSF course, but it's not really, well, I guess it's not really the truth. We have the Honda Riding Academy, which is all the way in Manila. Well, I am kind of close, but it's really not something that I would think of doing. Anyway, I also have no idea if it was open in the pandemic, so that's another thing. So I tried some practice on that open field. It's not really ideal since it's not asphalt, but you have to use what you currently have, I guess, available. So it wasn't that bad, especially for someone like me who's more of a newbie when it comes to riding motorcycles. I think it's a safe alternative at least. Even if you don't have any instructors, at least you're safe in an open field since there are no other cars around and you can actually focus on learning how to ride, which I think is the most important part. I guess in my view, since I am a beginner rider, it's not really safe, I guess. In my end, riding is a very dangerous thing to do, especially in our roads and all the drivers that are currently using it. I don't really trust other people. I mean, especially on the road. That's the thing though. The only thing that you can control is yourself and what you do. So I guess you should always make it a point to actually know what you're capable of rather than just jumping in on something as dangerous as this. Especially out on public roads, it's not as safe as being in a controlled environment, such as, well, that open field. Although there were cows and goats there, so I guess there are still some things that you can't really control. But still, it's way safer than being out on public roads. Anyway, I think I've always wanted to ride a motorcycle since I was small, maybe? I don't really remember. But I guess the thing that probably pulled me into motorcycling would be, ironically, we got to ride some horses. Yeah, on family outings, we could rent horses where there was an open field, and I don't know, I guess that's when everything clicked for me. It's the freedom, the air, it's the rush. There's this rush that I couldn't really explain. So I guess that's the thing about motorcycles. They are the modern day horses, so I guess that's the only thing that I could think of that sparked my interest in motorcycles. And also, they look really cool. But it still took me a while to actually get one, since, to be honest, I am risk averse, and motorcycling is one of the most dangerous hobbies, I guess, to get into. So that's one of the problems that I kept on thinking. I guess that is also the reason why I try to wear all the gear all the time, to lessen my risk. I guess in everything there's always risk, but you need to minimize it or reduce your risks, I guess. The only problem that I see with the motorcyclists that I end up watching, some give out suggestions, or I guess it's not really suggestions, but some of them say that you have to think that everyone's out there to kill you. You know, I think that is a bad way to phrase it. There is some truth to it, but it's more of assessing your risk when you're riding. It's not that everyone's out there to kill you, but you should always think of all the dangers or all the things that could happen when you're riding. So you should always think ahead and look at what may affect you while you're riding. So yeah, there. This recording is actually the first time that I was trying to ride as far as I could get, since it felt so strange for me using my hands, since I was driving a car before, but using most of your controls are on your hands, your throttle, your brakes, your clutch. The only thing that you use your feet for is gear shifting and your rear brakes. So it was kind of different for me. But yeah, when you're not used to all those muscles moving, it's just not that great. So I was thinking I shouldn't really go out for that long before parts of me start to ache. So I was this was my first long ride for myself. I really like being alone on these rides because I can focus more on the ride itself and not worrying about anything else or anyone else if I'm getting left behind or whatever. As they say, ride your own ride, which makes things way safer as far as I can see. Well, I have only been riding for a couple of weeks, so I don't know if that's true or not, but hopefully that would make me a safer rider. As with anything, you always need more experience, so you'll be better at things. This ride was actually pretty good since I have not been on this particular road, so everything was kind of new for me. And well, sad to say, there was a big construction and I really wanted to go to Taal Lake. Well, near Taal Lake. It is actually the lake where Taal volcano is, and that was in the news earlier this year, I guess. It's actually a very nice view, and I managed to get a shot of it. Well, a part of the lake, because I couldn't really go further since there was a road construction, but I hope you guys can see it on this video. So far, I have been having lots of fun riding, to be honest. It's really a unique experience that you don't really find in anything, especially riding a car, which I find really boring on my end. I guess one of the reasons is my car is, well, my car was an automatic, and motorcycles are generally a manual kind of thing, and it feels so different that you have full control over your motorcycle, over your machine. There's just something about that. And yeah, for what it's worth, there is a really different feeling riding a motorcycle and driving a car. I guess that's why the term is riding. There is a connection with your motorcycle when you actually do a ride, rather than on a car, which feels too, I guess, sterile is the word for it, I think. But yeah, it's raw, I guess, is what you can say when it comes to motorcycles. The feeling of the wind, well, I'm wearing a helmet, but yeah, I still feel the wind. And also it feels way faster on a motorcycle, even if you're only going half the speed that you were on a car. On a motorcycle, it feels way faster. But some motorcyclists are saying that you'll get used to that speed over time, and that's the reason why a lot of motorcyclists upgrade. I guess you can say you get used to the speed, and over time you just want to have more of it, and that's where it gets addicting, is what some people say. Anyway, I guess that's it for me, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you on the next one. By the way, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more content for someone who's a new rider. I guess you can count on me for insights about that kind of stuff. I hope you would like the video and also share it if you can. And also, I actually stream on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/AyoshiAyanami. Hope to see you there. I also have Instagram and Twitter, also named Ayoshi Ayanami. And that's all from me. I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching the video. Bye! Also, comment below if you have some questions for a newbie rider.